Well, alright, we're in standard, we're in fault line, and here you can see I've got the Denmark Strait Camo, and I'm trying it out. I've got it ranked up to grade 2, so it's not giving full protection, but it's giving a little bit of protection. Here I'm looking at the map to see what my opponents look like, and just trying to get a feel for the situation. And I'm just going to go out and see what kind of performance I can get with the hood. My previous best was 96,000 damage, 7 Citadel hits, but they were all against cruisers, 17 main gun hits, and 2 destroyed ships. So we're going to see today if I can improve on that. The only real difference in the setup of the ship or the commander is the-jaguar is, I think that's his name. He's a secondary inspiration, and he is ranked up to 14 now. When I did the hood review video and got to 96,000 damage, I believe he was ranked up to 11 or 9 or something like that, but it was much lower. Now he's ranked up to 14, and he increases the AP shell penetration. So in theory, we should be getting a little bit more damage here, and hopefully we'll see how that plays out in this video. Obviously the Denmark Strait Camo does not really add much to the performance, but since I just acquired it, I thought I would give it a go. You can see I got 2 hits, but no damage score yet. And that looks like a tough shot right there. I don't really expect to get any good damage out of that. Maybe I can get something out of California here. Well, I got 4 hits and 16,000 damage on that first salvo at the Mutsu, and that was unexpected. I completely missed on the California there. So we're going to come around and go through this channel here and see if we can meet those ships head on. And with the, well, this happens right here whenever you get close to an island. This is kind of annoying sometimes. But as I was saying, I am going to follow these other ships in here. And between the 3 of us, hopefully we can hold our own. Two battleships and a cruiser. That looks like a pretty good force. And okay, so here's the Mutsu that I took 16,000 damage points off of in that first salvo. Looks like he's lined up for me pretty good. Let's see what this does. Another 8,000 damage. Looks like I'm using that battleship next to me as a cover, as a shield. Wasn't really intentional. So here this Mutsu looks like he's giving me his broadside. This guy's kind of cooperating. There go the secondaries. And we don't really get much damage out of that. That's kind of surprising. I expected a lot more damage out of that salvo. That looked like it was targeted really well. Now he beaches himself on this island, and that is perfect for me. So this looks like a awesome setup for massive damage. I'm up to 40,000, and the Mutsu is gone. I didn't get the destruction, but it's good for our team. We are kind of behind a little bit on this match, and we're really behind now. But we're just going to push ahead and see if we could inflict more damage and hopefully win this game. And with the hood, I don't really have a problem going in the open water and going toe-to-toe with these guys. So you can see he hits me right as I come around the island. He's basically a sitting duck, it looks like, so we're going to see what this salvo does. Massive damage. We're up to 62,000 already, and that is looking pretty good. So it was kind of a little bit of a mistake for that guy to be sitting there like that. And we took advantage on that go around. You can see my health is coming back up to over 60,000. So this is looking like another good setup for me. And I don't really get the kind of damage that I expected there. It was only 10,000 damage. It looked like it was set up to be massive citadel hits, but my teammate got the kill, so I'm wishing him, well played. And now we're going to head over to these other flags and see if we could engage the enemy. There's some torpedoes coming over to my left. It's not really a threat, so I'm not really paying much attention to it.
We stay back to guard our base.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
I'm sure that's one of the 3 destroyers that are left. There's from a second destroyer probably. Have no way of knowing since I don't really see the destroyers.
All stations requesting fire on the designated torpedoes, direct front.
But this is looking kind of dicey here, so I am going to try to maneuver around these torpedoes, and we're going to see what kind of steering finesse I have. And there, that is just awesome. Barely escaped some bad damage there, and that's a little bit of steering gear action, I think, on the hood.
Forces protect the base.
And you really only get that kind of performance out of the steering gears when you're up to full speed. And even if you don't have steering gears, sometimes you can make that happen when you're going fast. It doesn't hurt that the hood gets close to 30 knots. A lot of the American battleships are less than 20 knots, which is kind of brutal.
Torpedoes to port.
So we are going to push up here after the Colorado and that other battleship over there. I'm not really sure what it is yet. Another Colorado. It's raining Colorados, 2 Colorados. So I know that they're not that fast, and they should be some good targets for me. This guy is bow on, so I'm turning to not give him my broadside. I'm not really worried about the destroyers over to my left so much. So the thing about the Camo is, everyone wants to have a grade 4 camo maxed out. This is only grade 2. It's really only good at the beginning of the battle or when you're far enough away to be out of detection range. Here you can see my detection range is normally 17 kilometers, so the grade 4 camo is not going to really help out. If you have a destroyer, you really want to max out your camo to grade 4 because that comes into play much more often. And so that's why I don't mind buying the 4 Denmark Strait camos from the store as grade 1. I may or may not upgrade them, but it's not really critical. There you see I get a kill on the destroyer, the Mahon, and I'm not really paying attention to the Mahon. I'm letting my secondaries take care of the business, and that time it did. You can see I hit the brakes and those torpedoes sailed right by, and now I'm going to take off again. It's a tactic that I see a lot of other players do that I'm kind of bad at remembering to do that, to hit the brakes when you see the torpedoes coming. So you want to remember that if you can. So now I'm up to 93,000 damage, and this is close to my maximum game so far, which was the 96,000 damage. So now we're up to 106,000 damage. So this is officially my best game in the hood. And this looks like some more easy damage hits here. To 109,000. I'm turning bow on to them to minimize my broadside to prevent my citadel from getting hit. And now I'm going over to my right. Now that I'm reloaded, I'm turning over to try to get all guns on target, and then I'm going to go back over. You see I got a second kill. That's awesome. And the battle's over. Did we win? I kind of was hoping we would on that, but I think we didn't. There you go. It's a defeat. Well, look at that. 342,105 credits. 121,297 total damage. 56 target hits. 2 destroyed ships. A close quarters expert and high caliber medal. Finished in second place on my team. That was a pretty good performance, even though we lost the match. While the Denmark Strait Camo didn't really help out the performance, I thought it was a great shakedown with the new camo on the hood. This is the Jaguar. I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you like it.